Hello again, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I've made a video, and today I want to share something with you that has been a lifesaver to me. I'm pregnant. I'm the mother of 3. One of them is a 2-year-old. I'm exhausted, and something that I have been absolutely obsessed with. So something that has been a big lifesaver to me has been my COSORI pressure cooker. This thing is amazing, okay? We've cooked brown beans in it, deviled eggs, mashed potatoes, ham for Christmas. We have cooked so much stuff in this. I wanted to really get to know it and test it out before I made a video on it, but I love it so much. And they were kind enough to send it to me. It was actually on my Christmas list. I was asking Chris to give me one for Christmas, and like 2 weeks before Christmas, they sent me an email and asked if I would do a video on one. And I was like, yeah, I will. So basically, you can make anything in it, and it cooks it in like a 1/10 of the time. It is amazing. I can't say enough good things about it. If they had not sent me one, I would have bought one. And I'm thinking about buying one of the 2-quart ones anyway, because there are just so many things that you can do with it. So, I'm going to show it to you. It is well used already. Just has a little insert there. This goes on like that. Has a little steam release valve. So today, I'm going to make a roast. And this is the roast. I don't know if you can see it. The recipe that I have found. It is from, let's see if I can give proper credit here, Favorite Family Recipes. And it's called Sunday Pot Roast. So that's the recipe that I'm going to follow, mostly. I'm not putting potatoes in it because I want some mashed potatoes. So, side note, something else that we did that was super fun. You want to see a picture of our little tiny baby? There it is. That's our tiny little baby. Isn't it so cute? It kind of looks a little bit like a caterpillar. So I've never had an ultrasound at 7 weeks before, but since we know the midwife, she's our friend, she was kind enough to send us over for an impromptu ultrasound. So I'm going to do as much of the prep work as I can and just throw it all together so that you can see it quickly. I have somebody that wants to help me, so you may see a special guest. Anyway, let's make some pot roast. Alright, so we're going to put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in this pot, which, if you're like me, you don't measure. And then you're going to hit saute. Saute, right there. And we're going to start. So, I have my oil in there. It's getting shiny. I don't know if you can see it, but it says to wait until it gets shiny and then to put your roast in. Oh, just in time. And so you brown it for 3 to 5 minutes on each side. It's pretty big. Okay. So it didn't say to salt and pepper my roast, but how can you not? Probably should have done that before I stuck the first side down, but I didn't. This is one of my favorite seasonings. It's almost gone. It's called sriracha black pepper. It's amazing. Probably used too much, but alright, now I don't know how to turn this. I've never made a roast in here before. I'm just gonna try to. Oh no, she's stuck. And that was with the oil. Oh, there we go. Smells so good already. This is my helper. This is Riley. She's my niece. How old are you?
6.
She's 6. She's going to help me by dumping in the rest of the stuff, which this is hot. So what are you going to do?
Not touch it.
Yeah, and be extra, extra careful, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So in the recipe, it says to mix the vegetables and seasonings and stuff in a baggie and then put it all in there. But we're going to skip that step because Heather likes to do as few steps as possible. Alright, Rye, dump those onions in there. Don't touch the metal part, just dump it right in the top. Very good. Okay. Now you gotta dump in these carrots. So it called, yeah, the whole thing. It called for 1 onion. I'm using 2 because we like onion. Don't touch the middle part. And it called for 2 cups of carrots. I figured this bag's probably about 2 cups. I'm not exactly sure. We don't really measure, huh, Rye? And then, oh, hard work. We have to dump in a packet of onion soup mix. I'm going to dump this in carefully.
Yeah.
This is the powder. Yeah, all of it. Okay, dump it in. Woo, good job. Okay, and then we have to put in 2 cups of this beef broth, which we have to get in here to get our measuring cup. So you hold it over the top and I'll pour it in. Don't touch the middle. Got it? Okay, there's one. Might want to get a better grip on that. Whoa, we got a little extra. I think that's okay. Dump it in. All right, so that is everything that we're putting in there. It called for potatoes, but we're going to serve it with mashed potatoes. So this is the lid. Put it on. Quick, make sure the valve is closed. And then we are going to, oh, I should have showed you what it looked like. That's what it looks like in there. Close it. And then we're going to turn it on manual, which sometimes it takes me a minute to find the buttons. We want to change the cook time to 70 minutes. Yeah, squirrel brain there. Okay, 70 minutes. And then we're going to change the pressure. This is the pressure gauge to high pressure and start. And it's going to do that until it comes to pressure. And I'll show you when it comes up to pressure. So we should be just about up to pressure. Our little dinghy popped out and I can hear it boiling in there. I was hoping that it was just going to turn as I sat here. So one of the reasons that I love this thing so much is because I just cleaned my entire kitchen. I hand washed all of my dishes and put them away. And you guys know that I don't do that very often. So by doing this, the only dishes that we're going to have are just a few dishes that it took from prep and then 1 pot that I'm going to make my mashed potatoes in. So there is very minimal cleanup. It's been a long weekend and tomorrow's Monday. So we're up to pressure. So now it's going to count down. But it's been a long weekend. We've had a busy weekend as always. And I don't want to go to bed with a filthy kitchen. And I don't want to have a lot of dishes that I have to clean up. So by putting everything in one pot, just like a slow cooker, you have a lot less to clean up. Now, want to hear something really cool? If you are making a 3-pound pot roast in the slow cooker, it takes 6 to 8 hours. 6 to 8 hours. And this takes a little over an hour. So my timer just went off. It has switched to keep warm and it's going to count up in minutes. So the recipe said to let it do a 10-minute slow release. So while that happens, I'm going to heat up our rolls. I was just mashing our potatoes and I'm going to make some brown gravy. Alright my friends, we are at the end of our 10-minute timer, so I'm gonna cancel it. And then comes the fun part. See our little stopper's still up? We have to release the pressure. I actually usually just use a fork, but my fork has gravy on it. So then you wait for that to stop. In the meantime, here we have our mashed potatoes, our gravy, our rolls. Normally I put my potatoes in the roast, but today I was craving some Bob Evans style pot roast on top of the mashed potatoes. So this doesn't take very long. You can already, oh my gosh, it smells so good. You can probably hear we have 2 different kids watching 2 different videos in the background, and Chris is playing a racing game. I may want to move that away from the counters next time. Okay. It was high pressure, so there was a lot of steam in there. Okay. This is my first look too. I haven't seen this yet. Oh my goodness. Steamed us up. Just gonna set you down there. Get out my plate. Another one. Let's get this bad boy out. It's a pretty big roast. Slice it right down the middle. Looks pretty good to me. Beep beep, it's done. Alright, my friends. How good does that look? Look at where it was browned. Let's see if we can just fork some of it off. Oh, it's so juicy. This was a big roast. It looks so good. Oh, I cannot wait to tear into this. I think I'm going to go ahead and have a bite. This is Chris's plate because I'm a super amazing woman and I make his plate for him. And I think that means I get to take a bite if I want to. I'm so hungry. Pregnancy makes me a hungry woman, and I'm a hungry woman anyway. And a piece of this roast. Okay, so it's rude to talk with your mouth full. So, thank you so much to the amazing, kind people at COSORI for sending me this. I am so thankful to have it. It has been so handy. It has made a difference in my life and my kids' lives. So, if you don't have an electric pressure cooker yet, buy this one. It's amazing. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. If you make this, or, oh, you know what? Actually, better yet, let me know what your favorite electric pressure cooker recipes are, because I'm making all kinds of stuff, and I would love to try your recipes. Anyway, be sure to like and subscribe, comment down below, let me know your favorite recipes, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.